Neil, welcome to my weekly general relationship reading. As I told you in last week's reading, I'm not only a tarot and oracle reader. I'm also try to tell you a story about what happened in my life, how the spirit and divine's message through the tarot reader can help in my life. So I wrote the book, Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Uh, this tell a lot of storyline with the how tarot reader help influence in my life. So the story I want to tell you is recently happened just last week, right? Uh, I want to tell the next half of the story. If you want to hear the first half, and then go back to my last week's reading. So, um, what happened was there was my teammate tried to uh, demand me to do a one of task. There's stand up there. What his communication, which potentially damaged my career reputation and personal integrity. And I replied back, which based on the some message and guidance from those tarot readings. So um, that was last week's story. Now, by end of that standoff, so authority step in and basically say that there is a standoff, let's resolve it. So there was meeting scheduled next day, um, and try to resolve this dispute. So from my point of view, uh, this is not this is out of scope of the project and could potentially negatively impact on the product delivery. But from the authority point of view, they just don't want to hear the noise, right? So they, if the dispute is resolved, everybody is happy, so we can moving forward. Which when I approached that meeting, I was still, in the shock of this message and what potentially impact could it be for the my career. So right before the meeting happened, I was happened to listen to few tarot reading, right? Uh, there are tarot reading basically list out like February 22nd, Simple Tarot published a video titled as Taurus, don't let anyone dim your confidence, not back it down. So that was one point I really have this kind of like the motivation. I'm not gonna back down. I will stand on my ground, right? At the same day, Tarot channel Water and Fire Tarot published a video titled as Taurus. What goes around comes around. It goes your way this time, March 20, 2023. So um, those kind of reading are very positive to me. I think that there will be potential outcome will be uh, positive on my side, right? But right before the meeting, I really hear the reading from the Born Without Boundary Tarot. Uh, the title was Taurus Tarot, really releasing this toxic energy. So this channel, this reading basically said, hey, you are confronting this emotional loss, and you are suffering in silence. That's exactly what reflects my energy, right? And it always mentioned, uh, you know, you kind of try to resist it, but uh, that's not the solution. Solution is open yourself up to this change, right? And um, so for all those kind of guidance or their opinion, so I really utilize my intuition, my inner voice, and my understanding for my own situation. Only in that case, you would make those tarot reading as your personal reading, right? So what I did is basically step in that meeting with the mind, say, I'm going to try to work with it, resolve it, and move it on, but not without any give up any ground. So I got a sign off from the authority to proceed with what this teammate want. Uh, at the same time, they know my position, and we got that resolved. And I do say there is a positive things come into the situation, and what my concern is got addressed. So that had been said, my energy really read it out across the tarot channel. Uh, on the February 24th, Good Witch Intuitive Tarot published video titled Taurus, March 20, 2023, Choose Abundance and Big Celebration. That reading is basically categorized, like summarize what I went through. Um, so what I try to talk about my story is here. All the tarot reading happen, it actually pick up my energy. I can use as my personal reading. And one day ahead of time, pretty much like at this point, I can say, um, now the question is, how do you utilize those reading? Those reading is basically, from my point of view, is deliver the message from the spirit and the divine and the angel. You say how each part, each reading deliver one piece of information. I will need to get those information, assemble it, analyze it, and then make the decision. So that is beauty of a final product, right? So I wrote this book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist. Is pretty much the going through this process, analyze reading, and make the final decision. It's an assembly process. So it will give you a eye-opening experience, even though it's a romance novel. Definitely read it. It's available at Amazon, Barnes Noble, and Apple Bookstore. We're going to use the tarot as main energy checking. Uh, we pick up a card for the past energy. In previous period's energy is Ace of Swords. We're going to pick up the card for the current energy, Two of Swords. Oh, jump out. This is unfolding crossing energy. Is a 6-1. And next column is unexpected energy. What you didn't see it's coming, which is King of Swords. Potential outcome for this upcoming week is the 8 of Cups. All right, Nia. We're going to use the I Ching as a clarifier. Ready? So for your past energy for this period is the shock. Current energy is biting through. For your unfolding energies, small exciting, unexpected energy for this upcoming week is the will, potential outcome. Oh, there's one card jumped out, it's already crossed. Okay, Neil, let's look at it. For the previous period, right? So you have of Ace of Sword. There definitely something new coming, and you know, it's an idea, it's information, right? Sword is more uh, 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 about the idea, right? About the communication, about the message, right? Um, and you know, the clarify said shock, right? So there's something make you very exciting about it in the past energy. So your current energy is your two of sword. Uh, the two of sword is this person is really uh, income uh, knowing, be aware about, and this person is comfortable with where she is, and and she knows you don't all know all the fact of it, but this person is fine, and it is in this awareness of what's going on, and see it clearly to see what's coming, right? And you clarify said the biting through it. So you are moving forward with a lot of will, and with a lot of determination. Biting through means little by little making progress, step by step, right? Um, and unfolding energy is the six of one. You say this you are as you as those communication happen, the things you moving forward, you pretty much achieve a small victory. This person is on the victory lap, right? And clarify as a small exceeding. So you did make a progress toward what your relationship, your project, and things are moving well. And look at the unexpected energies, King of Sword. Uh, so you already have that kind of intelligence, right? That kind of knowing. Uh, you a master of your kind of like the communication of there, and you're very comfortable, and have the authority of in your field, right? You clarify the will. So the will is the, uh, you always can find the resource available along the way as your relationship or project moving on. The water will be there, resource will be there, and your project will moving forward. Okay, so potential outcome is Eight of Cups. You see this person is have the you know Eight of Cups behind him. This person is moving toward the across the mountain, right? Have the under the moon sun on the moon, right? So clarify is already crossed. Looks like what you try to achieve or you present is already you got the support and you already achieved and across that difficult time. But at the same time, you may leave something behind, right? You know, someone which is not helping, is not benefit what you want to pushing forward, has to be leave for behind in order for you to taking on to continue to move it on. Neil, looks like you have a good week, upcoming week, right? You're starting with the, Ace of Sword, have the quick communication, new things, new idea come out, right? And you, as things times goes by, you achieve that kind of like knowing, where direction to go, you see through it, you have that clarity, and you have achieved you presented the argument, you win it, you have that victory lap, and you have you unexpected this, you found your support from your team, and you have that authority on this specific subject or this specific relationship, and you overcome the obstacle, and you moving toward what you want. At the same time, you will have to like leave someone behind. Looks like you're not you cannot make everybody happy, but you have to look at what the major things you are pushing through. All right, Neil. If you like my reading, definitely subscribe it, so you don't miss out the additional content coming in. YouTube have an algorithm, they always to calculate if you have any subscriber or viewership. So that's will keep my story continue to I can continue to tell my story. So definitely subscribe it. All right, let me pull some oracle card for you for this upcoming week. Thanks, Spirit and Divine and Angels and Descent Master, to give the Neo the clear guidance for this upcoming week. Neo. Oh, this one is fried out. It's the healing. So, Angel Raphael is assist you in the healing your mind, body, and the spirit. So when you win the argument, you have that authority, you have that support, but you definitely will leave someone behind, right? So that's where you may feel like it's you may want to make everybody happy, but this angel message said that you cannot make everybody happy. But instead of doing that, the angel is come to assist you to heal your body, mind, and spirit, right? You have to forgive yourself, have to forgive anybody else who is running against you. So that's what it is. Let's pull in a card from the spirit. It's called the energy and the oracle spirit, to say any guidance from this deck. Guidance for Neo. This card said the relaxation, peaceful pursuit, happy time. So even though you are have the victory, and you are moving along, right? But this you may feel like it's stressful, and for moving along, right? You from the Ace of Sword and the Two of Sword to the King of Sword, so that's a lot of argument. Sword is about idea communication, and the uh, you know argument in your mind, right? So this is a lot of argument, gaining unexpected energy at here. At the end, you feel tired. You feel like uh, they a lot of talking. So angel coming in to say, just relax. this energy will come in upcoming week. Just work with this energy. It's 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 at some point you will feel like I'm tired, and all of a sudden this peaceful pursuit, happy time, this energy come into your into you as, oh my gosh, I really feel relaxed. That is, this card is pulling you the energy for. All right. Let me pull the animal oracle to say any guidance for Neil in this upcoming week. Okay, so this card is jump out. Okay. So you have a bee spirit. Sweet result await you. Um, so it's hard argument, hard to pursue. You have to like convince a lot of people. uh, you may feel like it's kind of biting through it. It's hard work, right? Um, and this spirit is basically, this energy will come to you. Uh, all of a sudden you feel like the result is kind of appeal. The sweet result is waiting for you. And the I Ching already said you already are crossed by end of this period, mostly this week, right? So that's a sweet result. All right. Last card I want to pull is the from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Uh, to say if I can channel some energy to you, say if I can open your mind. Uh, Mostly, this will work as when you think about something. This card talk about something, and all of a sudden you just feel your light bulb is bursted out, right? All right. One card, please, for the Neo. All right. So it looks like a crystal skull over there. So it's crystal skull wisdom. You have that clarity, divine healing, high vibration energy. This is basically reinforce the notion you have that clarity. Not only clarity, you have that argument, you have that the point, on point, to grow into the unexpected power, right? So you have divine healing coming, even though you feel like you may hurt a lot of people during this week. But work with this energy. You will feel like I have, yeah, you will have divine healing coming to you to say this. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just forgive yourself, right? And this also channel the high vibration energy. What you're doing, what you're moving on, what you're pursuing is high vibration, is for the public good, for the overall success of your relationship or your project or initiative. All right, Neil, I hope you like my reading, and definitely subscribe it. I wish you have a blessing upcoming week. I will talk to you again.